I'm gonna enjoy this video. On a silver platter, you still be mad at me. Hey, love muffins, it's Scott. I was playing a little bit of Jill Scott's Hate on Me because I normally don't address the hate, but tonight, I'm gonna take a little time to address a couple of things briefly that I think are very important and address some of the hate that I've been receiving. First of all, I want to address a comment that was left on the website, and it says, "You are embarrassing yourself. How do you ever expect anyone to take you seriously when you post videos like this? If all you want in life is this blog, then you're well on your way." And I'm only saying this because I love you. Let me say this is that, first of all, that would imply that I'm embarrassing myself, that I really care about when I do a video, I'm sitting back and worrying like, oh my goodness, what are they going to say about the video? I do these videos because it's fun to me. It's an expression of how I feel that day. It is a different facet of my personality. And I do them because I do them for my love muffins, for people who actually like to see who I am. Sometimes it's crazy, sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's quirky, sometimes it's angry. It could be whatever. And my thing is that I honestly, in terms of negativity, the only people I really am concerned about and I really take seriously when they have something that is I'm deemed not to be the most positive thing in the world is my mother and my 3 to 4 close friends. I normally just let it go. I just dust it off and I just like this, like whatever. What you have to be afraid of are wolves in sheep's clothing who say that they care about you and then unleash something like this. If you truly love me, you would like or see this or see certain types of videos. It's just how I felt like expressing myself. I express myself however. I'm not worried how people perceive me because I know who I am. Like, I wasn't worried the other day when I did the video about, me going to a club and taking a gift bag and get my face cracked when they took it back because it wasn't mine. It was for the next event. And the reason why I shared that with you guys is because I know I'm fabulous. I'm not afraid to show you when I make a boo-boo because guess what? I know I'm fabulous. And me telling you that only proves how fabulous I am. If I was trying to come across a certain way and afraid of telling you that, then I wouldn't be fabulous. Being fabulous is that I don't care. The funny part of the video is that they crack my face and I'm fabulous. That's the whole point of me telling you that. It wasn't because, I'm trying to be something I'm not. I know I am. I go to events all the time. They cater to me. They give me gift bags. They do whatever. They ask me to come back. They may even ask me to host things. So I'm not afraid of that. That's what life is about. Is showing people what these videos are about for me is to show you who I am. To show you different sides of me. And the main point is that to show people who are looking at these videos that it's okay to be who you are. Or to express yourself however. And for you to say that I'm embarrassing myself, I am not. I don't give two halves of a dookie that you think that I am embarrassing myself. Because you know what? I know I'm not. And the thing is, I will continue to do whatever I want to do when I want to do it because that's the whole point. That's the whole point of this me being me. Like, you never know what you're going to get. And another thing I want to address is all of these gay men who keep sending me these emails talking about I'm fulfilling the stereotype that gay men have. Or the stereotype that gays have in society. And I want to say shame on you. And the reason why I want to say shame on you is because, first of all, it's very stupid and ignorant of you to believe a stereotype or believe a group of stereotypes about your own people. You belong to the gay community and here you go going to believe what heterosexuals or people, deem to be opinions or a very simplistic view of your own people. So that's stupid, first of all. You're wrong from the very beginning. And then two, you're really stupid and wrong and ignorant because you're going to come over to me and tell me I need to change how I'm acting because you don't like it. Because society has programmed you to believe into the stereotypes about your own people. How are you going to believe your stereotypes about your own people? That is as bad as my Ethiopian neighbor telling me that's the reason why she don't do business with black folk. And she's Ethiopian. She is the source of my blackness. You are supposed to be a part of my community, and you're going to come to me and tell me I'm being too gay, I'm fulfilling a stereotype? Aren't you a monkey doodle fool? You are crazy. And you're going to spend 35, 40 minutes writing a 2 to 3 page email to send to me on some stupidity. It's not enough hours in a day for me to write about something. I barely have time to go in and write positive responses to positive emails that have been sent to me, much less some craziness manifested in self-hate. The thing is, the reason why you wrote that is because you're insecure. Something about me walking and living my destiny and being who I am as a person kicked up inside of you, and you didn't like it because you are not at ease with yourself. So what you need to do is turn my video off, take some time to just meditate and let it marinate in your spirit. Why am I upset with B. Scott? Why did I sit here and send him this message? Because most of the time, things that you have problems with really go like this. You go out and it comes back. So you have a problem with somebody and you think it's about them, but it's really about you. So you need to just sit with yourself and think about, why do I have a problem with them? And the reason why you have a problem with me is because society and your sexuality inside of you, your soul, are fighting. You trying to be normal, or what you perceive to be normal, and that's normal doesn't exist. You need to be who you are, whatever that is. I'm being who I am. And you're doing yourself a disservice when you judge me. You know, men, women, whoever, do themselves a disservice when you judge a person based on stereotypes. You cannot peg me. You can't look at me. And gay men do this all the time. They look at another gay man and they say, well, he's probably into this, probably do that, blah, 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 blah. But you have no idea. Most of the time, it turns out to be the exact opposite. I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that. But some of y'all gay guys know what I'm talking about. And I'm just like, don't stereotype people based on how they act. There are a lot of men out there that are very effeminate and they're not gay. I remember there was a doctor of mine back in the day was the most effeminate man ever, and I knew he wasn't gay. You know how I knew he wasn't gay? Because I looked in his eyes, and I can tell. I can look in another gay guy's eyes, regardless of how you act, how you look, what you do, and I can tell whether or not you're gay. And so I looked in the doctor's eyes. I knew he wasn't gay, and he was the most fierce. I mean, over the top. He had a lens funny and doing all this, and he was not gay. So that just shows you one example of why you shouldn't stereotype people. You should not stereotype anyone for race, for gender, for what have you, sexuality. I mean, goodness. People, when is it going to stop? When are you going to start addressing yourself and start hating on others? That's not enough time in the day. Don't spend your time, don't spend your energy writing negative emails to other people. And if you see yourself preoccupied with certain things, that normally is an indicator that it's something going on inside of you. I'm happy with who I am. I surround myself with people who are happy with me being who I am. There's no one in my inner circle that is not at ease or happy that I'm doing what I'm doing, that I'm being who I need to be. And I've always been this way. And it's the saddest thing ever is when I see gay men spend their whole life, they have spent their whole monkey doodle life trying to be somebody that they're not. And then they come out all late, or they start expressing themselves all late. And I feel like sexuality taps into a bigger thing. Once you become who you are in terms of your sexuality, then you can figure out what I really want to do in life. I may want to do this instead of working this job, or I might want to be with this type of person instead of being with this type of person. It changes everything. And so I can't imagine how it would be if I went through this metamorphosis of being who I am later on in life in like my 40s and 50s and stuff. That would be whack. I'd have spent all my good years hating and trying to be something that I would never be. A gay man in this society right now, or a gay woman, like, you're never going to be accepted, and feel like what's normal. Do you? You can redefine what normal is just by being who you are. Like, that's how I feel about sexuality. I redefine people's stereotypes about people and about, well, because he's effeminate or because he's this, that means this, by just them knowing me. And they know they can't stereotype me because I don't live up to stereotypes in so many different ways. This video is about to be 10 minutes. I gotta cut this off. The moral of the story is be who you are. Don't hate on me. Stop sending me emails. If you sending me long emails, it doesn't mean that you're insecure with yourself. Okay? Anyway, double kisses. This video is about to be 10 minutes. Love you much. Mwah.